connection to Watson's medical practice.
Majd legalábbis reméljük, hogy megtaláljuk. Na, hol is tudok, hogy... A klubban! Situation van a klubban. Meg kell vizsgálnom a képet, igen. Igen, tehát a kis vezető az így elárverezi erre, vagyis hát bankkölcsönökért eladja a comókat, király. Hát ez kíváncsi, hogy ki volt alattam. Kis hülye Zakariás. Na. I have already worn the other one of these. Na, és akkor most ott tartottunk, hogy meg kell vizsgálnunk a képet. Vizsgáljunk képet.
It's Sir Charles Yellingham, the director of the club.
Ki az a kis gnómot?
It's Sir Charles Yellingham, the... Zacharias Greystoke. I wonder who this man is. It appears that part has been painted over. I need to find out what's underneath.
A izé szobor. Sir, szuper szobor.
I need a pipette.
Pipetta. Lesz-e?
Let's gently remove the paint with a soft cloth.
Ott a dárdás haverunk, mi?
Aha, there's another person in the photograph.
Is there anything I can do to help?
There's a person with a swollen eye who was concealed within this photograph. A dispute of some kind, you think, Watson?
Possibly. But it appears to me a characteristic symptom of a rare tropical disease that is found in South and Central America.
South America! Brilliant, Watson!
Happy to help.
Is it deadly?
Well, there is a chance he survived.
I shall ask Sir Charles, but who knows what he'll say.
I have an idea. There is only one hospital for such illness. The Hospital for Tropical Diseases. I have friends who work there.
Oh, yes?
Well, the chances are slim, but I'll pay them a visit. If he's in London, they would have seen him.
My analysis table. It's useful for my work. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Hova tűnt? Watson. Mr. Watson, hol van? Hát jó.
A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
Could be, de akkor most hol menjünk? Vissza a clubba? Hát mivel más nincs itt az égen. Back to the clubs. Oh. Na, itt még ezt nem lehet összerakni. Ó, meg is érkeztünk. Megérkeztünk! Halleluja! Ó, baj, Watson! bazd meg.
I found this photograph on your wall. You're in it, but do you know who these men are? Particularly the gentleman with the swollen eye.
Oh, him. But that's poor Mr. Albiot. He died from fever during an expedition to Guatemala 14 years ago. We were searching a Mayan Quiche temple, but everything went wrong. We were unable to enter the temple and the expedition ended in disaster. I'm here, and here is Zacharias. And there is Bernard Marley, another member. He's over there, near the pedestal. By the way, he's the fellow who built that terrible statue. He created it, must have been 10 years ago.
Albeit was a club member. Where is his collection?
Well, the devil if I know. We never did locate it. Mr. Marley is over there, near the statue's pedestal.
Poor Sir Charles. A crime at his club, it's a terrible thing.
Mr. Bernard Marley, I presume. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I have to ask you about an expedition to Guatemala.
Shh, not here. It's too dangerous. I'll give you my card. Visit me there where we can talk.
Gyorsan lépett, basszeg. Nyolc Grub Street. Hát akkor irány a Grub Street-ű. Itt is van valami. Ezt még nem tudhatjuk, hogy mi történt. Nézzük, ő mond-e valami újdonságot. Itt is keresünk a 8-as számot. A 8-as Bernard Marley.
Keaton Street.
Akkor ez a Grub Street. Mit rögsz te? Fogyatékos. Jó öreg, segítsek. Be lehet menni? Beszarnék, ha igen.
Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door.
Na. Grub Street. Gumball Road.
Gumball Road.
Hát ez attól nem az a hely, ahol nekem jönni kell. Nézzük meg, ez a gentleman itt.
Excuse me, where is Grub Street?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's the street going up the hill, not far from here.
Kösz, haver. Grub Street.
Possum Street.
Possum Street. Ez egyre jobb, azt tudom, hol megyek. De egyszer csak odaérek. Szevasz, kis haver.
Excuse me, where is Grub Street?
I don't know.
Ja, hú, azt hittem egy kis csóka. Olyan hangja volt. Hát ez jó volt. Senki nem tudja, hogy merre menjek. Possum Street. Hát akkor erre. Ez olyan jó helynek tűnik. Granny Street. Crab Street. Föl a hegyre? Na ez most jól lehet. Grub Street 2.
Grub Street.
Na, 8-as. Ez jól néz ki. Remélem életben lesz még a csávó. Jó, hülye gyerek. Bernard's Marley Foundry, ez az. Mit csapkodsz itt? Mi van, rendőr? Na. Ez jó jel. Tudja, valamit csinálni kell majd. Szuperlátás, szuperérzékelés. Még egyelőre semmi nincs.
Horse of Pedro Alvarado. He was a conquistador, I believe.
Conquistador. Ajajaj. Ez mi? Na jó, még most nem kezdek nevet. Te ki vagy?
Hello there, my man. Is your boss in?
Ah, he's in his office. It's the door near the female statue in the corner of the workshop.
Király. Lösz, boss. Hol vagy?
There were two large boxes. Fresh scratches. A drawing of Takunu Man. A drawing of Takunu Man.
Mik ezek?
This mechanism is quite modern. All the gears are of good quality. Strange to find it in a foundry.
Igen.
No oxidation. This metal arm has never been outside. It's not part of the bowling club statue.
Hát jó. Itt még nem találtunk új nyomot. Tehát azért egy kicsit még kutakodjunk.
Hello there, my man. Is your boss in?
Sorry, I'm too busy to chat.
Buzi vagy itt, az hogy csetelj, te személy. Ne legyél túl busy. Au! Oh, wow! És Minotaurus.
A furnace for melting metal.
Igen, ki akarnak majd nyírni? Mebbe.
Something large and heavy was dragged here. 2 large boxes which were inside the warehouse. They were taken to Bernard Marley's office. It's probable that the missing crates contained pieces of Takunuman's statue.
Szerintem ő már halott lesz, mint állat.
Apparently, Marley has built multiple statues of Takunuman.
Ó, igen.
Mr. Holmes, you must forgive my escape at the club. It wasn't a safe place to talk.
And it's safer here.
Yes, better here. Not my office. I have secured my foundry, you know.
Huh, reassuring.
Igen. Az előtt átvizsgállak. Na nézzük. Negligent. Protective charm. Akkor ez hisz az átokban. Jézus! Büdös a kezed, öcsém. Hát inkább work with rough objects. My optic. Mi my optic? Az mi attól kemet jelent. Ja, nem is optik. Sorry. Rövidlátó? Hát nem hiszem. Ez inkább required for work. Imprecise. Mié? Rohadt élet. Az ujjai miatt rohadt élet. Na mindegy. Tehát akkor vigyáznia kell a kezeire. Sokat könyököl. Miről maradtál le? Lemaradtál sok-sok mindenről, most kezdődik. Vagy kezdődött. Nem olyan sok mindenről. Fényképből kiderült, hogy ez a csóka csinálta a szobrot, vagy hát miután kikérdeztem újra az embert. Most eljöttünk hozzá és kérdezősködünk.
Did you know Zacharias Greystoke, the victim?
Yes, he was a brave friend. Such good karma until yesterday.
Hát igen, tegnap valaki hátba szúrta egy lándzsával.
Do you recognize the unwell man in this photograph?
By Jove, albeit Yes, that's him. The poor fellow met his end in Guatemala. He was struck down by a terrible disease.
You were friends?
Not really, but he was an active member and a courageous man. Too courageous. You can't fight against the Quiche gods.
And what of the expedition? You were seeking a Mayan temple?
Yes, the temple of Tekun Uman. Another one of Charles's stupid ideas. We found it, but there was some kind of strange force that prevented us from entering. An evil aura. It was Tekun Uman's emanation. We could all feel it. Albeit disease worsened suddenly, there was nothing we could do. And now, with Zacharias' death, the curse has reawakened.
After 14 years?
Prophecies are timeless, even in the beyond. There is no escape.
Húha. Igen. Milyen prophecy volt itt?
Did Zacharias believe in the prophecy?
It is not a matter of belief, don't you understand? Zacharias was convinced that we could stop the curse by studying the calendar. What insanity! He sent me a message. He wanted us to visit the club and try to convince Charles to remove the calendar from the awards ceremony.
But you didn't go.
I knew Charles would refuse. Anyway, studying the calendar wouldn't help. Tekun Uman is far too powerful.
What's your opinion on Tekun Uman's statue having disappeared?
I don't know, but I have nothing to do with it. Nothing.
But in fact you do. You made the statue.
That's true. But it was 10 years ago. You can't blame me for that.
Don't you think so? After all, it is the statue that is responsible for killing.
No! It's Tekun Uman. But who could imagine that a simple statue replica would be chosen by Tekun Uman? Nobody.
Your relationship with Charles Yellingham is...
Not friendly. Well, it is reciprocal. You know, most of his expeditions are failures because he is too focused on his hypothetical career to be in politics.
He has political ambition.
That would be an understatement. He has ambitions for the House of Lords, and the club is his means of achieving this. It's also the reason for his disastrous management. But he still succeeds in finding money. I wonder how. I have to leave you now. I've got paperwork to do. And we've spoken too much. He could hear us. Tekun Uman. Well, goodbye then.
De ez meg fog halni.
Marley is hiding something inside his office. I'll have to visit it, but at night, and with Watson.
Jó, betörünk ide is, engedjél be. Na. Akkor jöjjünk vissza és töljünk be Watsonnal. Csak fölveszem a betörő ruhámat. Ennyi? Találtam mindent. Menjünk tovább. És próbáljunk rájönni, hogy... Betörő ruha, azaz? Nézd meg, hogy milyen szuper ruhája van, betörő ruhája van. Elmaszkírozom magam, nehogy észrevegyenek. Watson. Ó, és mit tudott meg a csókáról tényleg?
Caitlin's at Miss Alice's playing the piano. She disobeyed me.
Well, Holmes, I was inspired to... Oh, look here. The postman has made a mistake. He's delivered a letter addressed to Miss Alice.
Oh, he mistook 221B for 221C. Give it to me, Watson.
Analizálni kell. Milyen betörőruha? Nincs még betörőruhám, nem vettem föl. De nem mentél fürdeni? Ne csaljál. Na várjál. A betörőruha ez lesz. Azt hiszem. Bandit outfit, látod? Az jó lesz. Banditának adom ki magamat. Méghozzá félig kopasz, szemüveges, bajszos szőrmóknak. Haha, zsír. Ez itt tuti jó lesz.
I can't help myself. I must open this letter.
Igen?
It would be easier to open this letter if I steam it. Let's prepare. Boil water in kettle. I need to turn on the gas burner first.
Ah, gázborna. Ez micsoda itt? Wow, ez a technológia.
I need to open it with something sharp.
Hát akkor még egy kés. Egész is egy kis kenyó, valami vaj van a füle mögött, neki is.
Miss Alice planned to live here because of me. I need to have a talk with her as soon as possible.
Akkor most jól fölmegyünk. Opa.
I need something to apply the glue.
Kis ecset? Nem ecset?
That's it.
Don't stop playing, Kate. I'm going to take some air on the balcony for a few minutes.
I need to speak with Miss Alice first. She's on the balcony. My analysis table. It's useful for my work. How about telling me why you came here in the first place?
Mr. Holmes, why do you ask? I hardly think that I'm accountable to you.
Since you extended an invitation to my daughter against my wishes, I believe that you are.
So said the father, cloaked in all his severity. My word, you almost frightened me.
You won't say that. Very well. Ask Caitlin to come home now.
Oh, poor child, let her play. Such insouciance. So useful for covering up disturbing secrets. And since you intend to hide the truth from her...
What?
We all have our secrets.
You...
But don't worry, Mr. Holmes. Caitlin is a sensitive child, and I like her enormously.
Alice! Come back in! I can do it! See? You're wonderful!
I like to think that the feeling is mutual. We wouldn't want her to know of your secrets, or for her to be unhappy. I have to go inside now.
Hoppá, hoppá, hoppá. Szíves.
Ah, Holmes, I entirely forgot. There's a man corresponding to the photograph who is a regular visitor at the Hospital for Tropical Diseases. His name is James Byron.
Are you sure? That's fantastic.
And we can visit him, but you should disguise yourself first. I'll introduce you as my colleague.
Bakker, most ödöztem át szuper ruhámba.
Holmes, we have to go to the hospital.
Jó, menjünk a hospitálba először. Akkor először a gyógyító ruhám. Doctor's outfit, ez az. Ez nagyon doktoros. Ez nem, ezek nem doktorosak. Doktor sapó? Nincsen doktor sapó. Fú. Ez tök doktoros. Na jó lesz ez.
Holmes, we have to go to the hospital.
Jó van már. Tuti? Nem akarok a hospitálba menni. Menjünk a hospitálba. Ó, meg is jöttünk. Ez közel volt.
This should be the right place. Our man might be here.
Szevasz, Jóska.
Oh, Dr. Watson, may I help you?
Hello, Baird. My colleague and I are here to see Mr. Byron.
Ah, Byron. Yes, he's in a bad way. You'll find him in a cubicle on the window side.
Patients visit this department for treatment and then return home.
Mr. Byron, 10-től 14-ig.
Patients
This should be the right place. Our man might be here.
Cubicle. On the window side. Hát azért csak szétnézek már. Szavasz.
That isn't our man.
Nem mondod. Hű, basz. Ő lesz az. Félszem, oda van a kis hülye gyereknek. Hoppá. Az egyik karja is oda lett? Ouch. Szavasz, haver.
Mr. Byron?
More doctors? Please. I've just received my treatment. I need to rest a while before I leave.
Semmi gond, semmi gond. Hát inkább Mark of Disease, mint sem Bound of Chain. Hogy mégis? Hát a karja oda van. Cripple. Egy kicsit kripli. Most Mark of Disease vagy Chain? Mi ez? Bound in Chains. Kikötötték volna bakker az ópium üzletbe. Hát basszeg, még az is lehet. Most ez Mark of Disease, vagy inkább Chain of Chimpy? Bound in Chains. Mondjuk ez a karja jó néz ki. Túl egyszerű Mark of Disease. Legyen Mark of Chain. Opa. Bound in Chains. Biztos kikötik és szexrabszolgának használják. Szerencsétlen. Szerencsétlen nyomit. Ez az. Chain marking van, látom?
We would like to ask you some questions about an expedition that took place 14 years ago.
An expedition? What expedition? You're wrong, I've never left London.
Nyilván, hülye gyerek.
Is it not you in this photograph from Guatemala?
Guatemala? Tecuna man! Dr. Baird! Come here quickly, I don't feel well!
What on earth is going on? Please, calm down. I'm sorry, my dear colleagues, but Dr. Brunt is waiting to give Mr. Byron a private consultation. You can wait here.
Kicsit megőrült ez is.
Next, Holmes.
Weren't you paying attention? We have to wait, but we'll take advantage of the situation.
Ó, igen? És kiraboljuk a kis rohadékot. Mindenét megszerezzük. Gyerünk.
This address is almost invisible. He recently purchased Chinese tobacco.
Chinese tobacco.
Mr. Byron is due for a consultation with Dr. Brunt.
Na, melyik fog meghalni hamarabb?
Our man passed by a circus.
Oh, you're still here?
Obviously. We're waiting for Mr. Byron. Is he not with you?
No, the gentleman left directly after his consultation. Oh, he forgot to collect his belongings.
Holmes, it seems that Albeit has escaped.
Obviously. And he knows that we are aware of his true identity. Quickly. I know how to find him.
Igen? Na és hogy találjuk meg? Mert én nem tudom.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Azt nem tudom. What should we do? What should we? Jaj, ezt ki kell vennünk. Search map. Na jó, hát akkor vissza megint a Baker Street-re. Jaj. Vissza a Baker Street-re. A doktori ruhámat lecserélem betörő ruhára. És azzal megyünk akkor tovább. Na, letussantottál? Na, idefelé könnyebb volt az út. És Szörmi az alszik? Szörmi kapitány?
Did you find Albiet's house on the map?
Nem.
My analysis table. It's useful for my work.
Szörmi kapitány. Úgy, akkor te is ágy van. Pihi van. És gyors volt a tusolás is. Ajjajjaj, akkor mai napon is kimaradta. Kellemes tus. Szörmi. Na, Szörmi. Hol van? Tehát félig alszik. Na.
Thanks to the information I obtained at the hospital, I can now deduce where Albeit is hiding.
Igen?
We know that Albeit paid a visit to an opium den, a crowded market, and a circus. He also purchased some Chinese tobacco. Let's find a place in London where all four elements are close together.
Hát itt? Ja, hogy ez... Hova? Ja, hogy tudunk menni mindenfelé? Oké. Tobacco.
Now we need to find a street name ending in OOK.
Brook Street.
Here it is. 21D Brook Street. Watson, I believe we found Albiet's flat.
Hát akkor menjünk, Watson.
Did you find Albiet's house?
Megtaláltam, igen, mehetünk. Brook Street 21D. Jó, meg lesz halva, mi? Túl, már így gyorsítunk. Jaj. Jaj. Akkor nem sokára alvás lesz itten. Ja, hogy fixen ide jöttünk. Az jó. Az ilyen helyen lakik. Nem tűnik olyan rossznak.
What should we do next, Holmes? Do you hear that? Quick! We have to open this door.
The door's too strong and the lock is too solid to break with bare hands. The door's too strong and the lock is too solid to break with bare hands.
Akkor majd a bárdal szétcsapom. Megyünk már, Watson, ne álljál már ott fogyatékos. Újjújjúj. Helyzet van.
I need something sharp to cut those ropes. If I cut those ropes, the curtains will fall and block the attacker's view.
Te rohadék.
This table could serve as cover. Watson, I'll try to reach those curtains to close them. Cover me.
Hoppá! Hát Watson egy kicsit elbambult.
Watson, cover me!
Bakker. Nagyon veszélyes. Watson, mi a fasz csináljunk?
Holmes, be careful!
Locked.
Valaki jó erőben van, ezeket haigálja, ezeket a fejeket.
Watson, come here. He's behind the screen.
Igen? Ninja por.
A statue was once here. Now it's missing. The iron mounting rod is broken. The surface is damaged.
Még egy szobornak lőttek. Még a végén tényleg. Szuper átokül ezen az egészen. Dárdát is jól hajít, íjászkodik is. Vazzeg. Akkor ez a csóka ez elég jó nyomja. Mondjuk ennek a Kriplinek elég jó kis háza van, vagy lakása. Fasz. Ez honnan? Mondjuk az nem haigál ilyen dolgokat, úgyhogy szerintem ez nem az ő lakása. Na jó, van itt nincs semmi.
Kill me!
Calm down. It's over now. It's gone.
You? Oh. But why are you here? You're not doctors, are you?
No. Well, you're half right. Shall we remove these masks? Your true name is Albeit, is it not? You were a member at Charles Yellingham's club.
Yes, I was.
Can you tell us what happened here?
After your visit at the hospital, I quickly returned home. I was lying there on the sofa and felt an evil presence in the room.
An evil presence?
Never mind. It's probably the fever.
Or perhaps a living statue?
Yes. It was one of the double statues. I saw its shadow. I believed that it was searching for me, that it wanted to kill me. It was horrible.
As in Zacharias' murder, the statue came to life when its intended victim appeared in front of it. I must examine your residence. It may hold some clues. Tell us about your expedition to Guatemala 14 years ago?
It was in my former life.
What really happened there? You were said to have died.
I was ill with a terrible fever. I asked them to leave me there. I can't remember how. I only have flashes of memory. But by some miracle, I survived. I left an eye and one arm behind. It took me time. But at last, I managed to return to London.
Why do you use a false name?
That expedition signaled the end of my career. And my very life as I'd known it. I changed my name and my address. Now I'm weak and useless and alone. I'm a walking dead man.
Not for long.
Perhaps this was it. It was my curse to fade away little by little. Tekun man's revenge.
You are aware of Zacharias' murder, are you not?
Yes, and quite aptly I read that he was killed with a spear.
Aptly?
Well, he practiced archaeology almost as though it were a sport, seeking adrenaline. Imagine his state of adrenaline when he died, him being the prey.
And who would have been the hunter?
Tekun man? Whoever, whatever. It'll soon be over for me at any rate.
There's a locked door on the first floor. May I have the key for it?
All right, but there's nothing interesting inside.
Jó van, azért ideadtad.
Thank you again for saving me.
Semmi van.
What should we do next, Holmes?
És ez mit?
Our assailant escaped using this rope.
Egy kézzel nehéz fölmenni. Jogos.
Our assailant escaped using this rope. Our attacker escaped through this skylight. It appears that the missing statue may have escaped via the window in the roof.
Az jó. Jók ezek a mozgó szobrok. Ezekre kíváncsi leszek, vajon ez milyen. Biztos Charles az, biztos, hogy ő az. De az meg megint túl egyszerű lenne. Nincs semmi érdekes, amit tanulmányozhatnánk. Akkor menjünk be. Hova? Na.
This bed is very small. The interior seems well designed, but I cannot see it properly. (1894). This model was created after the expedition to Guatemala. The interior seems well designed, but I cannot see it properly. This model forms a part of another, larger model.
Cipők. Jesus.
Albiet's wife and son, I presume.
Babando, ki az a Bao Bandolo? From this day forth for him and his descendants. Ja, hát igen, valami kis csóka van itt. Blubalabamú bambó. Ja, rabszolgák utatok? Ez kemény. Szopesz. Ennyi? Valami egyéb.
What should we do next, Holmes?
There's a little bed in the small room. It's been used.
Well, it is for my son, Gulliver. After my official death, my wife and he left for Glasgow. On my return, I installed this room.
So they know about you?
My boy Gulliver visits occasionally. But I wonder, what is a life with a crippled father? They will lose me again.
Mr. Albeit, what is this?
How? It's impossible. How did you find it?
Answer me.
17 years ago, I built a model of Tekkening Man's temple. We stored it inside the club's globe before leaving for the expedition. I've no idea if it's still there. While in Guatemala, I had dreams about a missing part. A pyramid. Then, when we entered the temple, I experienced vivid visions.
Wait a minute. You entered the temple?
Well, yes, we did. And we found the pyramid. I was unable to solve the mystery of its entrance. I failed there. I always wanted to understand why. So upon my return...
You rebuilt this final part according to your visions and...
Nothing. But I'm dying, and at least my son will see that I did my best to complete my life's work. Well, thank you again for saving me.
Oh.
What should we do next, Holmes?
What should we? Hát törjünk be az office-ba. Na, azt hiszem... Alvás idő van. Jesus, ennyi mindent tudok összerakni, ez jó lesz. Haj.
Watson, stay alert, and you'll need to be quiet.
Király. Hol vagy, Watson?
What should we do next, Holmes?
Te csak ezt tudod kérdezni, te? Na. Hát most már ennyi volt. Holnap folytatjuk. Szevasztok.